We can't hear you.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm really well. How are you?
I'm very well.
You're very, 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 very well. It's nice to see you. How's your day? How has your day been at school?
It's been really good actually.
Tell me what you got up to.
So we did a science lesson, and we learned about. I can't remember what we're learning about. Oh, I remember.
You have to try it. Go ahead.
Digestive system.
You're learning about what?
Digestive system.
Okay, and what about the digestive system?
We're learning about the organs. I think that it's another system as well.
Yeah.
I can't remember what system it is. It's all it's your heart and your veins and arteries.
I like it when you guys come back from school and you remember what you learned. But we know that Amma is Miss Learning anyway. Amma, you did really well with Oliver Bonus on Tuesday. Did you enjoy the session?
Yes, I did.
All right. So to tell us a little bit more about what you designed on your mood board.
What I designed on my mood board was I designed because I'm very
have you sorry to interrupt you. Have you got it there?
Yeah.
Do you want to show it? Do you want to share your screen?
Okay,
I have to be honest, I am kind of doing something quickly in the background.
Okay.
Oh, these are all cool. Let's see. So just to give anybody that's watching this some understanding of what Amma's going to get, we are currently running a creative money making project-based learning club, which is really a club which gives young people an opportunity to learn more about the design process, and then they get to create their own product that they can sell, hence the title Creative Money Making.
I have my board up.
So fantastic. So in the first week, the amazing team at Oliver Bonus asked the young people to go away and design a mood board to highlight things that they like, things that inspire them, and things that actually they'd like to develop from an idea into an actual product. So this was Amma's mood board. Amma, do you want to talk about it a little bit more?
I didn't really create a mood board. I just searched up loads of things that interest me. So yeah. I have a whole game thing, and because I love just playing games, this is actually what how I created my idea. I've tweaked my idea a little bit. I've decided that there are these cases. I'm going to try a few and then decorate them depending on who I'm going to give them to.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was giving it to my cousins, for example, I would design it depending on their name or what they like, their hobbies or something. And
well, don't give away all your ideas because this is live on YouTube, remember.
Don't give away. The PowerPoint on my favorite, the 5 pictures that I saw that inspired me. So the first picture was this because it's very handy. You can just put anything inside of it, and it doesn't really take that much. It doesn't really take up that much space.
Yeah.
And then the second picture was this because I'm not a very organized person. If you put all of your belongings on something like this, it will just organize everything, and it doesn't really take up that much space as well.
Yep.
And I really like this because if you're traveling somewhere, and you don't, and because these chips, they are really, really small. You could lose them. So it's something like this will be really handy so you don't lose them, and it's portable as well.
I just feel like we need to copyright this idea right now. So just for those who are watching, everything that Emma says is copyrighted. It belongs to her, right, Emma?
Yes,
We don't want you copying it. But, but no, I think that you've got some amazing ideas here that you can definitely, and I know that you will develop further. Ah, there's Liliana. Let me let Liliana know that we are live. FYI, we are, oops, YouTube. So hopefully she will see that. So I'm looking forward to today because we've been speaking about the pocket money opportunities for a little while. So I'm looking forward to going through it with you all. Hi, Lily.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm tired.
Are you? Oh, you can't even show your face. You don't look tired. You don't look tired. Not at all. Have you had a long day at school, at college? Did you say hi to Emma?
Hi, Emma.
Hi.
I started at 8:40 and finished at 3:30. The only reason I finished early was because I asked if I could leave. I was not willing to stay there till 5. Not for me.
Have you been revising, or have you got assignments due in?
I've got assignments due in.
Okay.
And majority of them, I've only got 2 more months left of college now. And
So
it's just stress after stress.
how many assignments do you have?
Like, there's 14 in total, and I've probably only done like 4.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You've got 2 months. You've got 2 months.
Yeah, but then I'm also doing English and math, which is like more stress on top of the stress that I already have.
Well, remember when we did the academic mentoring?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember part of the academic mentoring was for you to manage your workload?
Yeah.
To organize yourselves. Also, they also gave some really good tips as to what you can do to make sure that you don't overwhelm yourself and kind of leave everything to the last minute as well. She's like, Did you take part in academic mentoring?
I can't remember.
See it there? See it there? Don't worry, we can get the information to you. We'll talk about it I suppose later. So don't rush off, even though you're tired, don't rush off. Yeah. Janaya, say hi to everyone, Janaya. Everyone say hi to Janaya.
Hi Liliana, hi I'm Kamani.
Mirella, do you mind asking Paris to see if Mia's going to come on? Because we're going to be talking about photography today as well. So Janaya, we're live on YouTube. So I want to ask you today, how was your day? Did you not see it in the chat? I put it up in the waiting room, sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Hello YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and like the video, yeah? Yeah, today was fantastic actually.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good. Tell us why.
Well, I went into school and we had these fun lessons. We had Spanish, and then we had a great time at break time. And
That's nice to know.
the food was fantastic. And
Was it? Wait, what?
yeah, because now in my school they serve us like proper drinks now. Like they give us fizzy drinks and they give us like donuts and proper hot food now. Yeah.
No, which
My
school?
college does that as well, though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's for college. Do you know what year are you in?
I'm in year 9.
Are you don't say which school you're going to, but which area is your school in?
It's around Greenwich Village area.
Fizzy drinks.
Yeah, proper fizzy drinks and like apple juice and orange juice and flavored water, all that kind of stuff.
You're allowed that in your school?
Yeah, they give us that and they say it's part of our 5 a day with all those chemicals and those drinks.
Does your mum know this?
Yeah, my mom wanted to buy
that school as well.
You know what, Janai? I have to be honest with you. You've come on very lively. Like usually, isn't it Liliana and Amma? Usually Janai is like really quiet.
Yeah.
She kind of sits back. She has a camera off. You come in lively, like you're ready to party.
Yeah.
So this is the fizzy drink. Yeah, we need to speak to you. I haven't heard that before.
I've
think
never
maybe
had that. And some of my friends are going to that school as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I won't be there on year 10 though, so I probably won't see them.
Yeah.
You might see them at the dentist though when you're going to get your teeth checked because you've had all this fizzy drink and all the donuts.
I don't always buy the fizzy drinks though. I usually just buy like flavored water or just like the still drinks, and sometimes like if I feel like it.
I've never heard of a school that allows that before.
Maybe the head teacher just wanted to give them a sweet day, like literally.
Probably. And the service is pretty bad as well, so I'm going to start.
Hi to Cheyenne. Cheyenne, have you said hi to everyone? Cheyenne. I think maybe she moved away from her camera.
She said hi in the chat.
Oh, did she? Let's see. Oh yeah, she did. There you go. How was your day at school today, Cheyenne? Yeah, I'm liking that everyone's enjoying school. Can you turn your mic on and say why?
Huh? What do you say?
I said, could you turn your mic on so you could say why it was good?
It was okay. Like it's school. You see your friends, so like it's probably the best part of school. But other than that, nothing's interesting.
Oh, so you see, when you said it was good, it wasn't because like the school was good. It was meeting your friends was good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we just found out that Janaya's school is doing what? What, Janaya?
My new school.
No, the school that you're at now. You just said that at lunchtime and break time they're serving what?
Oh, they serve fizzy drinks. They serve still drink. They serve donuts, and they serve proper hot food now.
So we're all gonna go to Janaya's for lunch tomorrow.
I won't mind that because it's not that far from my school.
Yeah, it's true. It's like next. It's like next. It's like our schools are literally next to each other.
I kind of wanted to wait for maybe Sarah. Do you know Sarah's coming in today? And a couple more.
Sarah, I don't think is coming. She's not able to come, I don't think.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me get started then. I'm going to share my screen. All right. So first of all, before I share my screen, thank you for coming today. 5 ladies, you are committed, and I wanted to give you an update on what we spoke about last youth panel meeting. Do you remember what we discussed? Anybody? Do you remember what we discussed?
I wasn't here for the last meeting.
Oh, weren't you? Does someone want to update Amma then on what we discussed last session, well, last meeting?
About mental health.
Yeah, go ahead. Explain.
We're thinking of doing like a club about mental health awareness. And yeah, thinking of doing a club about mental health awareness and just bringing that awareness to mental health.
Yeah. And what was kind of different about this club? I mean, apart from the fact that it's going to be online, what else was maybe something that was interesting that Emma might find interesting about it?
It's an open place to talk.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we, and also we've got a couple of members of our team are doing or have done masters in psychology. So what they're going to do, they're going to educate you, kind of give you mental health awareness and educate you in how we the way we work, why we work the way we work, how our brains work, how our emotions work, and kind of deliver you that information in a way that not only you'll be able to easily understand it, but you'll be able to take away and understand yourself more. Yeah. On top of that, so what we have decided to do, and let me know what you think, okay? And if you think it's a good idea, or maybe we still need to make changes. We are going to be inviting professionals to come and speak about their mental health resilience. Not every session, but maybe once every 3 or 4 sessions. We're also, Obed's just come in. I want to let him know that we're on YouTube. We are also going to be just pausing to say hi to Obed.
Hi.
How are you?
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. We've literally just started. Before we start though, how was your day?
My day was good. Yeah.
Why was it good?
Well, it was just a normal day. It was like, so we had school, things like that. Came home, then I ate rice. And then I was watching Love Island, and then I came here.
Okay, we're a good alternative to Love Island. All right, so Obed, what you've just to let you know, I don't know if you saw the message I put in the waiting room to say that we're live on YouTube.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, so say hi to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
And Obed, you weren't here last youth panel session. I don't think, no, you weren't. But last youth panel session, we the team decided that they wanted an opportunity to come and just all young people, whoever wants to come together to talk about how they're feeling. Liliana, do you want to explain more? Is Liliana there, or she popped off?
I think she did.
Yeah, Cheyenne. Then, do you wanna explain more to Obed?
We were doing stuff about like mental health awareness. So we're thinking about opening up a club where it's an open place for people to talk, and show people techniques on how to deal with mental health, and just like, yeah, that's practically what we're talking about.
Okay. Like a free therapy session.
Say that again.
Like a free therapy session.
I would say I wouldn't call it a therapy session, because it's definitely not that, but it definitely is a place where all of you can come at any time and just share or listen. One thing, so this is what we were just speaking about as you came in. We have discussed like what the structure of this mental health awareness and support group will look like. We haven't got a name for it yet, but we have said that it will be good for, you know, the network of professionals that we have volunteering and taking part in our online after school club. It will be good if some of them will be able to come on and talk about their mental health resilience, and that is just basically how they manage their mental health, because everybody's got mental health, right? So how they manage it, how they maintain it. And also to give stories on when maybe their mental health kind of dipped at some point and how they got back and were able to regulate themselves. And then So tell me what you think about that. Do you think that's a good idea? Oh, not every week. So the professional wouldn't come on every week. Like you'd have different professionals coming in maybe every third or fourth session.
Well, I think it's a good idea because everyone has their ups and downs. So I think it's a good idea for everyone to speak. But at the same time, I don't know, like it's not gonna be hard because like there's some people who might come like every week. And there's sometimes that someone might have like a mental breakdown or like someday and they might need someone to talk to, but they like the meeting won't be there. So you can't talk to anybody. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I guess it's good, but yeah, I think it's just timing, really.
I think what you're saying is, and tell me if I'm right or wrong, that what is going to happen, so if you're going to have this support group once a week, what's going to happen on the days when somebody needs the support, but it's not on the same day as the support group?
It's a good idea. I kind of agree with Obed because if somebody just feels down one day and there's not a club that day, there should be somebody that they can just call and talk to. I think if you added that, whenever they just feel like that, they can just talk to that person.
I think you're right, and actually what we've done, and tell me if this is good enough. We're actually available like every day apart from, I would say, Friday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're available. So if somebody wanted to speak to us, as people do every week, but after school until 7 o'clock, you can just come in. You just kind of knock on our virtual door. You click the link and then we can let you in. And if no, like literally you think, oh, someone's not there, we actually get notifications when somebody's waiting in the waiting room. So then we can come in and we can speak to whomsoever needs that support.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So the next thing we had for the mental health support group, and I want to give it a cool name, but I haven't yet. But what we said we would do is we would have we wouldn't do it too regular. So we do it like once every 3 weeks, which is called tri-weekly, or once a month. And what we're going to do, we're going to have a professional, like a mental health specialist, who will also be able to support us in the delivery of the session. And then what we're going to have is like breakout rooms. So if anybody gets triggered, and we're going to let everyone know what we're going to be discussing, if there's trigger points. So if anyone feels triggers or is upset or gets upset by some of the things that we're saying, then we'll have a breakout room where they'll be able to talk to a member of the team on a one-to-one basis. Yeah. So that's kind of, and tell me what you think about that.
I think
the once every 3 weeks is good.
I think it's a good idea, but I think you should put like a member of staff that people relate, like people like love to speak.
Yeah.
Like Mirella.
That's what I was gonna say.
Hi, Mirella.
Or Scott. So if like, let's say I got angry, you could take me to like a mentor like Mirella, because I normally relate to her and I'll be able to trust her to talk to her about feelings.
Yeah.
And just generally, Mirella
And
Mirella's a very joyful person as well. So
yeah. And I think as well, Shay, what do you think about this? I think like once every 3 weeks, because we don't want to, once you learn more about how you work, how we as human beings work, and the reasons why we do what we do, the reason why our brain and our emotions and our body works the way that it works, I think that having those conversations every week will just be overwhelming. So the reason why we spread it out is so that you have time to process and also use and practice some of the tools that you'll be given within the session.
Yeah.
And also that mental health thing, that could really make a change to someone's life.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Exactly.
All right, let's talk about something more positive.
Okay, cool. Liliana and Cheyenne, have anything to say? And also Janaya, because you've been quiet on this, is there anything that you want to say to it before I share the slide about pocket money opportunities?
No.
I just think it's a really good idea. That's all.
Okay, so whilst I'm doing this slide, if any of you have any ideas for names for this group, for this session, then put it in the chat, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to share my screen. So that basically what we've just done is an overview of what we were talking about last week. And this week, I hope you can see this slide. We're going to be talking about pocket money opportunities. Now, it's actually spin on, because as you know, young people, there's laws in place that ensures that that adults don't take the mick out of young people and get them working, you know, very, very hard. There's something called, there's something called labour laws, employment laws, and part of that is ensuring that there's no child labour. And that we don't take the mick out of young people working. So when you see the sign, when you see this heading, pocket money opportunities, is actually volunteering. I have to be transparent. I have to be honest, right? This is actually an opportunity for you guys to volunteer and then be reimbursed for your time and efforts. So you'll have opportunities to take part in like focus groups. As you have been already, you'll be playing a vital role in the development of our future programs and workshops. And you can just see that you have, especially with the mental health group. And also you will be reimbursed for your time, okay? So this is what you'd get. And we have had Liliana and Cheyenne who have already done one of these things and will be reimbursed. Okay, so
I want to join.
Well, you're here, you joined. So we've got
Already.
Yeah, like you're here. This is youth panel. What did you think this was?
Well, I need this was youth panel. So I'm already like the pocket money opportunity thing. So I'm already in it.
So this is what it says. Being a part of our youth panel, you get reimbursed for volunteering in. This is something that Sarah was really interested in, but anyone can do it. Building and developing our TikTok, coordinating and speaking in our podcast, being the TML, which is the Mentoring Lab photographer, supporting the Mentoring Lab, youth mentoring training, conducting questionnaires with friends, putting up Mentoring Lab posters around the borough, and also completing our mentoring toolkit. Okay, so can we start at the top, or are any of these opportunities like shouting out to any of you?
One that's shouting out to me is building and developing TikTok.
Yeah, I want to do the TikTok one. I want to do the TikTok one.
Okay.
And maybe I can put up posters around like Beckton because I can't go far, but I can do that.
Okay.
Posters as well.
Okay.
Around where I live, and I can do the mentoring toolkit. Like I can help decorate it, but I can't write because I just don't write.
So don't worry, I'll go into each of them. Yeah, this is the mentoring toolkit, but I'll go into each of them. Cheyenne, Janaya, Liliana, you're quiet. Do you have any?
I'm just looking at it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go to the next slide. We'll come back to this straight after. So you'll be, on average, you're being reimbursed from £5 to £15 a day, £5 to £15 a day per day of volunteering. Now that really depends on whether you've had to travel, whether you've had to buy lunch, yeah. So, and also the level of input that you have to put into something, okay? But for each of these, there is like a level or I should say a cost, a level of reimbursement attached to it. That's what I should say. So, but you'll also gain, because you'll be like officially a part of the youth panel. When I say official, I mean you'll be more engaged in the youth panel, and by volunteering. You'll also be trained in first aid, safeguarding, and also peer mentoring. And you'll have an insight into the professional employability skills that you'll definitely need to play out each of those volunteering roles. And you'll also get real work experience that you can put on your CV. And I don't know if any of you know what goes onto a CV. Like, how many of you have got a CV?
I still need to do mine, and I'm still working here without a
For
CV
real.
at my work experience place.
For real.
So why don't I add to that then? You'll get real life work experience to add to your CV, but we'll also do a session where we would develop your CVs. And to be honest with you, Liliana and Cheyenne, not to knock you, but you should actually have a CV already, because Liliana, number one, you're in college, and Cheyenne, number two, you're just about to go into post-16 opportunities. So I would kind of expect you to have that already, but don't worry. This is what we're here for. It's the mentoring lab. Yeah. I think Jania's got a CV. Jania, have you got a CV?
I don't think so, but I'm thinking about starting to do mine soon, though.
I was pretty sure that, okay, so Jania has volunteered before, and she volunteered when we delivered the Greenwich Summer Youth Programme. I was pretty sure that after last summer, when we did the online Greenwich Summer Youth Programme, I heard your mum say that you went off to do your CV and you're putting things on your CV. Was she telling porkies?
I think so. I mean, she probably meant like, I'm gonna put this thing I did on my CVs when I do get it.
Oh, okay. Obed, how old are you again?
I'm 13, but I'll be 40 next month.
Obed, how old are you? Obed.
I'm 12.
You're 12.
I'm gonna be 13 very soon. So I'm not a younger, guys. So don't bully me, okay?
There's no bullying here. Amma, are you still there?
Yes, I am still here.
How old are you, darling?
I am 10 and I'm going to be 11 in June.
I love how all of you want to
Be old.
your age. Take it easy, man. Take it easy.
17 this year.
My goodness.
Brrr.
So, okay, why don't we, because having your CV, like Cheyenne and Liliana, your CV is so important, and Jania as well, because you're going to be going into a new provision. Why don't we do, how do you feel about the next youth panel? We look at developing your CVs, because we've got templates. And if we email each of you the template, then actually you can fill it out whilst we're doing the session.
Yeah, that would be easier. Yeah.
All right, cool. So let's finish with this first. So you'll also get opportunities to work, to do work shadowing with our staff. So say hi to Morello again.
Hey.
So whoever does TikTok will be working closely with Morello. Yeah. And also you'd also get a letter of recommendation from myself. So if you didn't know who our boss is, I'm like the boss. I'm the founder and CEO of the Mentoring Lab. And then above me, we have volunteer directors that I have to answer to. Just also to let you know that the podcast is like a big thing as well. So the podcast is a big thing, and we're going to with that next month. The photographer, we have a campaign that we're going to start. I can't tell you anything about it because we're live on TikTok, and I can only tell you when I see you in person or by email, because it's big, right? And we don't want anyone stealing our idea. But we have, to support our campaign, we're going to have an open day here where we're based in London Fields in Hackney, and we're going to have a day of, like, a full day of photo shoots. So we're going to be asking people to come in their office attire, and we're going to take photographs.
I have an idea. So basically,
Yeah.
There was a time that I was with Mirella. Everyone say hi to Mirella. There's a time, and I designed like it was like this like tracksuit thing. It was like a 2000 tracksuit, and I think you can use it if you actually print it.
Okay, Mirella, can you email that to me? Okay, Mirella will email it to me. We'll have a look. So that's like being a photographer. And also, have you seen our website? We need photographs. Okay, let me stop share and let me go to our website so you can see the photographs. So is anyone here?
Definitely need photographs. Yeah, I've seen it.
I love your honesty. So let me go to the website.
I've been on the website before.
And what we'd really like as well is for your pictures to go here. So here's our website, and I'm on the homepage, and I'm gonna go to about the team. So we need to update pictures. So these are the pictures of the youth panel. Look at
That picture definitely needs to be taken down. Oh my god. No.
Janaya, this was when you were, how old were you when we took this picture? No, Janaya, I can see your mouth open wide. Do you remember that picture you put of me? Remember the picture that you put? Don't get it again. We're like,
Need a glow up change. You get me?
Liliana, you look so funny.
I'm so happy I'm not on there.
sweet. She looks sweet.
Yeah, you look good, but you look so young. That's why I'm laughing. It's so funny.
I think
Rana looks the same.
13 in that
Just
picture.
longer hair. Wow.
We would also like your pictures to be on here, but we would like everybody to have really nice pictures that everybody likes on here, and everyone has like the same background. Then also, can you see our board of directors? So can you see, like, we'll get them down as well, and somebody can take pictures of them. They already know what kind of clothes that they want to wear. This is me. You can hardly even see what I look like, but that's okay. I think I took that picture like that for a reason. And then we have the expert advisory panel. Can you see how great their photos look compared to ours?
Who are they?
Yeah.
They're different experts from across different industries. So we've got Latifia.
Oh, I spoke with Hassani Jess with
Right.
I was speaking with him.
Right. So Hassani is the CTO. That's basically, he's the highest ranking person that deals with technology for Simply Business, and Simply Business is an insurance company. If I go back to Lalitia, she is head of partnerships for Google. Okay. And then we've got Alex Amosu. He's actually a Northeast London born serial entrepreneur, like millionaire. So can I tell you something? Do you remember, your phones has got a ringtone on it? Did you know that back in the day, we actually had to pay to have a ringtone? And the ringtone used to be on these like old phones that were probably like, I don't know, some of the oldest phones that you had. We had to get a code and then like dial the ringtone into our phone. Alex Amosu was one of the, I would say, industry leaders in creating ringtones that were R&B. So his business was called R&B ringtones. See, we're privileged now. We have our phone, we've got loads of ringtones on there, but back in the day, we didn't have loads of really cool ringtones. So can you imagine, DMX just died, yeah? Could you imagine if there was a ringtone and it went, you ain't got a clue as to what I'm singing, do you?
Yes, we do. Excuse me. We're not that old.
This is why my mic was muted.
We're not that old.
Seriously, that's how the ringtone would go, but everyone would know it's DMX. I'm gonna make you're gonna make me lose my mind. Everyone would know and be like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. Where did you get that from? And then everyone had an R&B ringtone, even though that was hip hop. It's still like,
Wait, who is DMX?
So can I keep going? So then we've got Joseph Williams. He is a founder of a tech recruitment company. So a recruitment company that has a fantastic tech, like digital platform, I should say. And then we've got, has everyone heard of Santander? What is it?
A bank.
What, the bank?
A bank.
Yeah. And then we've got basically the chief resilience officer. That's basically, when you look at resilience, you're looking at the risks that's involved in a company, and he kind of helps to reduce risk or anticipate risk. And that's Mike Butler. So you can, we were here because I wanted to show you the photograph. So we need a photographer, basically. You can see why. So going back to our list of jobs or volunteering opportunities, I should rightly say. Can you write your name? After I go finish the list, can you write your name next to the ones that you like? So we've also got youth mentoring training. Liliana and Cheyenne took part in the last couple of weeks. Do you want to talk about your experience? I know that it was quite brief, but do you want to talk about your experience anyway? Taking part in the youth mentoring training.
It's really good. Like, you see how much dedication other people are putting towards youth. So it's really good to be there and see like the skills they're trying to learn and what they're trying to do for us, which like makes you just want to be with them even more. So yeah, it's really good. You should come, and you get money, so that's good.
Get reimbursed, yeah. Liliana?
I'd say, coming off what Shay said, I'd say I like it. Say it gives you kind of like a knowledge of what people are understanding and how you kind of, it's hard to explain, but yeah.
Try one more time to explain.
What do you do?
So you have like, there's different, obviously they go through like a toolkit, and obviously different kind of stuff that are kind of being said throughout the whole sessions. And then there's obviously, sometimes you get put into like smaller breakout rooms, and they go through like a piece from the toolkit, and they go through it with you as if you was that person.
So do some role playing, yeah. And so what you do is really just support and assist with the youth mentoring training that we do with youth practitioners. And you'd be a voice for young people, but also you there's times when we go out into breakout rooms, and you would be in a breakout room which has a member of our team, and you'd share your points, you share your views, and also they make practice one of the tools with you. You want to do that? And then we've got questionnaires. Now this isn't something for now, but we've got questionnaires that we would really like you to conduct with your friends, and we're going to compile something together in a few weeks, because we would like to find out more about the views and opinions of young people and what they're going through and how we can better support. When I say we, I mean adults, right? But the reason why we would like you to conduct the questionnaires is because we don't want, if we ask young people to complete a questionnaire, there's a risk that they would tell us what they think we want to hear.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Right. If you guys ask your friends to complete the questionnaires, hopefully they'll just be honest.
Wait,
and then
it's like it's like online.
Yeah, the application form. Sorry, the questionnaire will be online. Yeah. And we'll kind of make it really simple to complete.
What's the complete and the mentoring kit? What do you do?
Okay, so just to go to completing the mentoring toolkit and then going back to putting up TMR posters around the bar. So completing the mentoring toolkit. So this is the hard copy of the mentoring toolkit. Okay, it's actually Liliana, Cheyenne, Janaya, Obed, in fact, all of you, Amra as well. It's different activities that support you in your progression. Now, all of you here, I'm pretty sure you think differently. You're from different backgrounds. You have different ambitions. You have different types of friends, different likes and dislikes. But everybody, the way that we've structured this toolkit, you start with the first activity, you complete it and you go on to the next one and the next one and the next one. And the aim is that by the time you complete the mentoring toolkit, you have a better understanding of yourself, because this toolkit gives you an opportunity to reflect on your current situation. It gives you the opportunity to explore the opportunities that are around you that you probably never even realized before. And it also gives you the opportunity to think about how you're going to develop the qualities and also the skills to help you to secure a really good future. Basically work and jobs and good relationships with family and friends. Go ahead, Obed.
Yeah, I think it's,
who said that? Obed or Cheyenne?
Wasn't me.
Oh.
Like
Obed, say that again, because your signal's a bit dodgy. It's a bit dodgy. Your signal's a bit dodgy. Let me see if he's written anything in the chat. Do you want to try? Turn off your camera, Obed, and say it again.
All right, so saying, yeah, that wait. Let me mute it. Mute the shit. All right. So I was saying, basically, what you can do is think if like all of us as a member of a team, you can not like change the mentoring toolkit, like just add a little few tweaks and make it more related so that more young people will be able to understand the toolkit. So like, let's say like we can make references to like people, things that we love, things that we like to do, stuff like that, and make it like relatable to us, because of course we're kids, so we'll be able to, like, we're young, so we'll be able to relate to other young children, and we can be able to add like little things that other people complete the toolkit will be able to understand. Yeah.
But do we need to like? Can I say something? Yeah. Do we have to go by the toolkit, or can we like improvise? Because like sometimes like when like a youth is talking to me, well, not a youth, but like a mentor is talking to me, I prefer them to like not go by like a structure, or to just like talk to me normally, because that's how you can relate to them more.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
So what I would say is this toolkit can be done independently by you on your own. But if a mentor was using this toolkit, what we would hope for is that the mentor is thoroughly aware of how to use the tools, and they wouldn't have to kind of go through with you. Like, you can't see it. I'll put it on the screen in a minute, but they would go through it with you in a way where you're able to understand it. Believe it or not, sometimes when I'm having conversations with you all, I'm actually using tools from the toolkit. But that's because I know those toolkits are like in my heart. They're in my brain. I carry them everywhere I go. So once practitioners get to know how to use these tools, they are able to easily kind of give you the, what am I trying to say? They're able to easily do them with you and not do it in such a structured, formal way.
I know what you mean. I was just saying like, maybe like, just making things like relatable so that we'll be able to understand. Just not like actually changing the whole, not actually changing that, just editing a little bit of the
Okay. The reason why I'm interrupting you, please forgive me, is because absolutely, like I'm actually really excited about that. Liliana, we did that with Liliana once. Liliana, do you remember when we asked you to help us create our feedback forms. No, it was a case study form. Do you remember?
She gone. I don't know where she is.
Okay, when Liliana comes back. But yeah, we asked Liliana to help us do the case study. Miranda, you were there as well, weren't you?
Yeah.
And basically Liliana read it and she was like, yeah, you need to like change everything. So we did. We changed everything. We made the language much simpler. We shortened the sentences.
Wait, why was my name said? I just come in my room and then I just have my name.
Well, you know, it would be nice if you let us know when you're going. Because
I'm sorry.
We were saying all kind of things. We even said that you'd won the lottery, you know. There was £1 million out there waiting for you.
No, I know that wasn't said, because if I go back to watch the live, there's none of that in there.
Yeah, no, we were talking about, do you remember when you helped us make our case study questionnaire easier to do for young people? Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to tell them what you experienced? Like what was the case study questionnaire like before, and then what was it like after?
I'd say it was more, I'd say an adult would be able to answer that questionnaire more than like young youth would.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd say the way that most of the questions were worded were just too much grammar, I'd say, for like younger kids to kind of understand.
Mm-hmm. And what was it like?
So after we changed it, and majority of the wording was obviously suitable to understand, like for others to understand.
Mm-hmm.
And it made it obviously better than the first way we had it.
Yeah, thank you for that. We
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate that. So just as we have done in the past, Obed, it'll be really good. So what we'll do, we've got your addresses, and what we'll do, we'll post one of these out to you each. But wait, not each. Let me make this a democratic process. What I would really like for you to do now, because we've gone through all of these volunteering opportunities here. If you have any questions about any of them, please ask now.
Well, I have an idea for the TikTok one.
Say that again.
I have an idea for the TikTok one.
Go ahead. What's the idea?
So you know the day that they're doing the shoots and stuff.
Yes.
So I think on the day, like some people who volunteered to do the TikTok one can film like videos, like on professional cameras and stuff like that, or like in the background and everything like that. And then after, there's this TikTok called the Flight House, and they get influencers to do in their videos. And what they do like let's say like a 1 hour of shooting, and then when they do the 1 hour shooting, they separate into like 60-second videos, because that's on TikTok, and they post that throughout like the week, so that they won't post everything at once. They'll post it throughout the week. So like, instead of like shooting a video every single day, you're able to shoot it like once a week, and then maybe every month we'll get another shoot to do it. You know what I mean?
Really?
It's like I've seen on TikTok where they do like series of like TV shows, and they'll like post each episode will have a different series, but it will be posted all in one go. And then it's like they've got different, it could be like different stuff that have gone on the TV. So like there's stuff that have of EastEnders, there's Hollyoaks, there's Coronation Street. They put different shoots of each episode that goes on, and then they shoot it all in one go, and then they split it up. It's like as if you were doing a YouTube video, but then you split up into different ones, and then you would post obviously different ones.
And do you know what I'm thinking? I want you to read my mind right now.
On the day, yeah, there could be like, you could like, maybe you can order some clothes for us, because I don't have any money. But you can order clothes for like all of us, and then we'll do like an hour shoot in every outfit, and then after, when you post it, you'll be posting like once, like maybe every day, and it will look like I've been changing clothes and we've been shooting it every day, when really we shoot it only in one day.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because before I didn't understand what you were talking about at all.
Oh, I do, Amma. I really do. I think you're an asset. All of you are, Obed. What you just said is definitely something you do. Cheyenne, are you there?
Yeah.
You know, based on what Obed just said, try and read my mind. What am I thinking?
What are you thinking?
Yeah, based on what Obed just said about the filming and then chop it up into 60 seconds. What am I thinking?
I don't know.
Come on, man. Come, yeah. Did you email us the other day and say what's happening with X, Y, and Z? But parking that for a minute, it's on that same topic. What Obed just said, I had an idea. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah, about to go to the studio.
Come on, let me draw it out of you. Come on, what else?
I was just about to say that.
What else?
Where we could do it at the studio.
To do a podcast. I don't know.
Oh no, Liliana, help out Cheyenne. Cheyenne is this like wise ideas woman.
If I'm right, what Elaine's thinking is that we do it at a studio.
Do what? At a studio? Do
the shooting at a studio and get it.
No.
I don't know.
No, I mean, yes, we're going to do that anyway, because where we are, there's a photography studio. So we'll hire it out, and we'll also hire out snacks and everything. So, you know, it'll be nice coming together. Socially distanced, of course. We'll have different times for people to come in small groups. But I was thinking about something, and Liliana, man, you should have known.
I don't know.
All right, we haven't got long. I don't want to say it. Come. So Morella knew what my idea was. Morella, come. Morella's just working. I'm interrupting her. All right.
So Obed, or is it Liliana? I've got my forehead is shiny. Said that you guys you on TikTok, you've seen that there's series, right? Like people do these shows, and it's like a bit by bit. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So like, girl, what have we been working on right up to now?
The girls.
Drama radio.
Yeah.
Radio drama.
Yeah. And what do you like to do, Shay? Like you got into 2 like schools that are related to what?
Drama.
Okay, so
Acting.
okay. Now we got a couple of ingredients. Let's try and make something out of it.
Oh, we could make a reality TV show.
Make a TV show. Yeah, do a film. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So it's like, because you've been working on the script, right? So you're saying that you've got season 1, season 2, and whatnot. We can record it. We can,
but we could still just do it as a podcast.
Yeah. Oh.
Because we still. What I'm thinking is we've got limited resources.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what we do have is a podcast studio that pirate.com have kindly given us access to. So what we could do is film the podcast, you delivering the audio for your drama piece, but we record it and slice it up as Obed just said.
A drama piece. Wait, so this is okay. So
it's radio drama.
Yeah.
You know what we did during the Easter half term?
Yeah.
What did we do?
Went to the studio.
And what did you guys do?
Why did you guys invite me? I was so free.
Why did you come to radio drama?
Why did you join the radio drama?
I was actually. I had nothing to do. I was so
pretending to be boys.
Yeah, but Obed, you.
Yeah, I had to pretend.
Oh yeah, and a boy. I just realized. I just deeped it.
No, but you could still come. But you decided that you didn't want to engage in radio drama. You had the opportunity, but you didn't want to.
Oh, makes sense. That makes sense.
These girls have been at radio drama every single week, committed for like literally more than 12 weeks. So, okay, what I would like to say is, during the Easter half term, we went to the podcast studio, Liliana and Cheyenne, and you did I think 1 or 2 episodes.
We done 1
of your 3-part radio drama, right?
Yeah.
So what we could do, just based on just the resources which we have, because we don't have a fantastic camera crew that we can record like the visuals. But what we do have is the podcast studio, yourselves, and your scripts. So what we could do is get somebody to film you guys doing your voiceover acting and record you and slice it up and put it on TikTok. Because it's a story. It's a story that.
Oh, and you can also like, you know, like, because you know they can't only be watching like us acting. So like when there's like shootings, people can like let's say like creative money making. We'll be industry. We're talking about like tips in like categories of making like tips in like different clubs. So let's say I'm a creative money maker. I'll be talking about tips of like designing and stuff like that. I will make it just enough to post it on TikTok.
That's such a good idea.
And then somebody could we could take pictures of that in the studio and then post that as well.
Yeah, or like little challenges with the crew of the youth panel, things like that.
So what I would like you to do now, based off of this buzz, and I hope Cheyenne and Liliana kind of understand what my idea was now. Did you get it?
Yeah.
What I would like you to do is, can you put your name, because we've only got 7 minutes left, can you put your name, or put your name next to the volunteering opportunity that you'd like to get involved in, so that I can kind of get you guys into groups.
Where?
And then we can kickstart this. And I would like to kickstart it from like the May half term at least. I know that Liliana, Cheyenne, you've got exams, and I will absolutely consider that. But there are things that we could get going with like as soon as next month.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's fine.
Liliana there. Liliana, are you back?
Yeah, she's... Lily, instead of putting an arrow, could you type your name like Amma did?
Okay.
Wait, on the chat.
And the arrow is Liliana.
No, not on the chat. It's set when you annotate it.
Yeah. So the same way you added the arrows, just type in your name.
How?
Are you on the computer? Over there, you on a computer?
Yeah.
I'm on a laptop.
Okay, so if you look, okay, go on, Emma.
Up the top where it says you're viewing Elaine's screen, and then you press view options, and it should say annotate. Then you can press.
Wait, hold on, wait. It says option. It only says original size and enter full screen.
No, it should say annotate.
Where?
No, did you press view options at the top?
Hold on. What is it? Where the green line is?
Yes, press view options next to it.
The one that says options.
Yes.
And
then it should say annotate. Then you press that.
No, it only says fit. It only says like original size and enter full screen. I can't see anything.
What does it say? Sorry.
It says option. So you know what? You know the green line. You click it and it only says options, original size, and enter full screen.
Okay. Well, what we can do then, Amma, do you mind writing Obed's name next to his options? Don't worry, Obed. It's not big.
What do you want to do?
I'll do the TikTok one, the podcast one, the photography one, and completing the toolkit. That's all I'll do.
Want to do that one, the photography one.
Wait, so what other ones?
The photography one. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
The supporting TML youth mentoring training.
So you want the TikTok, the photography, and the youth mentoring training.
Yeah, and the podcast.
Okay.
Wait, Elaine.
Yes.
You see, like radio drama and stuff, like how we're gonna do this as well. Yeah, we've literally nearly finished episode 2 in our own time. Like we've.
Really?
Yeah, we've only got like, I'd say like a little bit, like one last paragraph to write, and then we've finished episode 2.
Okay. Wow. So so you finish writing episode 2.
Yeah.
So what is it that you're asking?
I don't know because I don't know. I feel like things just need to like, I don't know. We finished episode 2 now, and then we're probably going to start on episode 3, but then we don't know what's happening. So
Okay. So do you want to tell me what you want to happen, or do you want me to figure out what it is that you need from us?
just to record
Okay.
episode 2 and start episode 3, but things haven't been running, so like
Yeah.
because radio drama hasn't been happening, so we've just done it in our own time.
Yeah. So just maybe Cheyenne, you might not be aware. So just to let you know, every term main term, we run a 10 to 12 week, 6 to 12 week, sorry, a 6 to 10 week club. And at the end of that term, the club ends. And then we do like, we switch and change things up just so that the online after school club doesn't get boring. So what we're doing now is, because we're preparing for summer clubs, which takes a lot of planning, we're only delivering 2 clubs, and that club is Creative Money Making, which is hosted by Oliver Bonus, supported by Oliver Bonus, and also the youth panel, and then we're going to add on the mental health support, which we were speaking about at the beginning of this youth panel meeting.
What about the fashion one?
Wait. One thing at a time.
Oh.
Right. So I've got 2 minutes to say this. With radio drama, because I know that some of you had your exams, what we did say is we would commit to doing the rest of the work either during the half term, but definitely during the summer. So you've got May half term, and then you've got summer half term. What you're now saying to me is that you guys are meeting up independently, which is amazing, right? You are committed to finishing the radio drama, and now you want some time in the podcast studio to record the second episode, and we can absolutely do that for you. But what we need to do is find out a time and a day when you can do that, so we can find out from Pirate if the studio is available then. Okay. Is that all right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like because it's been going on for really long now.
Yeah,
because like this is more than 12 weeks. So
absolutely. But the thing is, Cheyenne, and you're going into this industry, this is the nature of the industry, and what you're learning now is how to persevere and actually see something through to the end. I'm from the creative industries. I know what it's like. You can have fun creating, but there will be parts of it which is absolutely boring and is just long. Yeah, but the end result of it, I mean, come on now, what Obed just said about this whole TikTok thing, I would even like you to, we can slice up the audio.
And if they do the TikTok thing,
one second, Obed. And then the second episode, you could actually record it so we have the visual for TikTok. And then maybe by the time you do the third one, I need to quickly say this. We have a media company that basically will allow us to film just the advert for radio drama. So that could kind of go out as if to say, coming soon, episode 3. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you sure you can see the vision? Because I'm excited and you're just like...
You could post the first first 2 ones, and then you could do like coming soon episode 3. Yeah, I get that. I get this.
Yeah, I mean, I think it might be easier if I wrote it down, but I just took a picture of the screen, so I can see where everybody's names are next to the roles and volunteering opportunities. But I totally get your. I think I sense a little bit of frustration and impatience, and I totally get it's part of the design process. It's part of the creative process.
I have an idea.
Not even. I feel like it would have been in the studio before, because it was happening for a few weeks, but there was a bit of delay. So even like when we recorded the first episode, we would have been in the studio before that. We would have probably been done with our second episode already. But
Well, not necessarily, because we had lockdown. So not necessarily, but now that lockdown is over, yeah, we can. And with lockdown, you know, we have to be really careful, because as you know, in the studio, in the podcast studio, it can get quite tight. So during the actual lockdown phase, we had to be careful. Now, you know, with everybody having to take their swabs to make sure that they haven't got corona and stuff, it's a better situation. Yeah, so I do appreciate your commitment. I see you girls. I see you. I see what you're doing, and I'm really looking forward to it. So what I think, I don't know who's like bringing all you guys together, who's the main organizer, but can you find out a day and a time when you, like 3 options when all of you are available, and then
I have an idea.
we'll, okay, 1 second, Obed, let me just finish this, and then we can ask Pirate if they have availability. And then we can say, okay, this is the day when you can go into the studio to record the 2nd episode. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Thank you. Yeah, thank you. If you've got any questions to do with, to do anything, like keep your questions coming in, because we'll never deny you, basically. Yeah?
I have another idea for the TikTok as well.
Yes, same.
So Amma, 1 second. Obed was trying to talk throughout the whole of that. Can we have Obed first, and then Amma, you can go next, and then Janai, if you want to say anything, you can, and then we'll wrap it up, because it's 3 minutes past 6.
All right. So I was saying, yeah, that you know, so you know how like the Radio Rebel are the radio club are doing the acting, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know what characters they're doing, but I feel like we can get other, like, let's say members of the creative money making group to, let's say, like, to transform them into their characters, and we'll be like connected to business, because you can make money transforming people for like sets and stuff, like styling people and customizing, like custom designing people. Do you know what I mean?
Ooh, did you hear that, Cheyenne and Liliana?
Yeah.
Like for the TikTok, they can prepare them for the podcast, and they'll post it on TikTok. So like the people who do the creative money making, they'll be basically like making them up for their podcast. I want to make them up for the podcast of you creative money making, because people have a career on like doing makeup, doing like you know, like film sets and stuff, film costume design, you know what I mean? And they have a career in that. So we relate to creative money makers. So it's like 2 clubs joining together in one TikTok.
And I think what you're saying is product placement. That's what you're saying. So what is created during creative money making could be product placement for the radio drama.
Yeah, and I think Lily's selling lashes as well. So if there's like girl thing, they could use the lashes in there.
They could wear Lily's lashes. Thank you, Obed, for that. What did you think of that, Liliana and Cheyenne?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. We have to see if these can actually happen. And some of these ideas you have to be patient with them. They'll take time, okay? But Amma.
Okay, so my idea was, while Obed was talking, it gave me another idea. So for the TikTok, we could advertise it. We could have, when they click on the page, it has the mental lab, and then it has the link to the website. Well, everyone can, if they want to, click and find out more about the mentoring lab. And also, I like Obed's idea about the clothing. And I was thinking, because we're doing with Oliver Bonas, we could ask if we could sponsor them when use the clothes for the acting thing for radio drama.
Well, all we can do is ask. But yeah, more really good ideas. More really good ideas. I want to thank you for today. I think we got through a lot. Janai, you've been very quiet. I think your sugar rush has gone down. Is there anything that you'd like to say?
I think, sorry, I mean, so far what I've been hearing, I think these are really good ideas.
You want to add anything?
For the TikTok,
Anything.
probably for like the studio or something like that. So like just yeah, I'll also do the same thing for the studio. Just probably help them out with the radio drama.
Okay. All you've had all good, really, really good ideas. So I just want to recap before we go. So, number one, we will be doing the mental health and awareness sessions once every 3 weeks. Number two, we will, now that we know which kind of volunteering opportunities you want to do, we will now have like individual meetings so that we can start planning. The TikTok meeting is going to happen with Morella. Say hi, Morella.
Hi.
And the mentoring toolkit, doing the mentoring toolkit will happen with Paris, and actually taking part in the mentoring training. We will let you know when the dates of our training. Some of them are like way in the future, but we hope that you'll be able to take part when you're not at school. Okay, when you're not in school, so probably during a school holiday. The next youth panel, we're going to look at doing your CVs, like live and direct. For Amma, I know you're younger, but you might as well just get to know how to do your CV now, so that when you're in 2-3 years time, 3 or 4 years time, it will be familiar to you, and it won't be an alien concept, and you will just be able to kind of get up and do your own because you're familiar with.
Wait, do you have to start doing my CV now?
No, you don't have to, but you can listen in and watch and learn, because what you'll find actually is that on your CV there's a place for you to put lots of volunteering opportunities down, and also it gives you space to say what you've done, so that you stand out against all of the other people who be applying for jobs. Yeah. So you'll see there the importance of doing well in school, the importance of doing volunteering, the importance of having actual interests and hobbies. You'll see how important that is once we go through your CV. So even though you're younger, it's good to have this in the back of your mind when you're in class and when you're going around your school and when you're talking to your friends. Yeah. Boom. All right then, ladies and gents.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yes.
I hope you have a fantastic week. We will see some of you on Tuesday. If not, we will see you for youth panel in a couple of weeks. And you'll also receive an email about the volunteering opportunities that you've chosen to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
But by the way, I followed you on TikTok as well.
Say that again, sorry.
I followed you on TikTok. I follow everyone on here on TikTok.
Oh, nice one. And follow the mentoring lab as well.
Yeah, I did. I did as well.
No, that's actually part of the account. Durr.
Yeah.
All right then, lovelies. So we'll catch up again, and we'll speak soon. Do you know, it's nice to see you because we don't see you that much anymore because you're not doing creative money making.
Yeah.
It's nice to see you.
I see too.
All right.
All right. Bye.
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 Bye-bye. Wasn't that fantastic? That was one of our youth panel meetings, and the young people always inspire me, and actually come up with some really, really good ideas. But the thing is that we have to make sure that the ideas that they come up with are achievable. So we'll go away. I've written down notes on their ideas, and I'll go away and look at what we can actually achieve, and then kind of report back to them to say, okay, from the ideas that you had 2 weeks ago, this is what we can actually do. Is that okay? Yes, no, and then we just keep it going like that. And that's how we embed youth voice into everything that we do. But listen, I'm telling you, I am so looking forward to our TikTok. I am really looking forward to our TikTok. We've got some amazing content with the young people. And what Obed said was absolutely on point. We've got some fantastic stories, real and fiction. Isn't it, Marilla? Say hi, Marilla.
Hi.
All right. So until next month, not next month, we got you panel in 2 weeks. So until then.